Please be seated. Welcome. Good afternoon and welcome to the Mark and Robin Jones College of Nursing Fall Semester Recognition Ceremony. My name is Sarah Shannon and I am Dean of the College. Students, tomorrow at the MSU Commencement Ceremony, you will receive your diplomas. Okay, we'll see if they can turn up the volume. All right. Thank you. Is that better? Not yet. Okay. They say volume up. I'm not usually accused of being quiet, so I appreciate the feedback. Is that better? Woo-hoo. All right. Well, what I was saying was good afternoon and welcome. And also the graduates, tomorrow at the graduation, the commencement ceremony, you will receive your diplomas, signifying the degree that you have earned through rigorous study and hard work, evidence that you are now prepared to make a difference in the lives of the individuals, the families, and the communities you will care for. Today, graduates, you will receive the Montana State University College of Nursing pin. A pinning ceremony is very different. It is a symbolic welcoming of graduating nurses into the profession of nursing. In the United States, pinning ceremonies started in 1880 with the graduating class of Bellevue Hospital School of Nursing in New York City. Now, many schools of nursing adopted this tradition subsequently, changing and designing a unique pin to signify their graduates. Your pin, Bobcat students, has the MSU blue and gold surrounded by a halo of white with those MSU initials in the center. You won't wear your pin every day as the nurses of old did, but when you do wear it with pride. All right, at this time I would like to introduce our platform party. And if you would please hold your applause until the end. Dr. Robert Makwa, our Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Montana State University. Dr. Molly Secor, our Associate Dean for Research. Dr. Susan Raff, our Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Dr. Tracy Koch, our Missoula Campus Director. Dr. Kaki Mendias, our Kalispell Campus Director. Dr. Susan Luperel, our Great Falls Campus Director. Ms. Debbie Fisher, our Billings Campus Director. And Ms. Kim Cusack, our Bozeman Campus Director. And please join me in recognizing our platform partner. Now, I'd also like to introduce some honored guests in attendance. Sitting here in the first row is Pat Oriot, who is an outstanding alum and a former member of the Dean's Advisory Council. This is someone who helped pave the way for nurse practitioners in Montana. Graduates, she graduated with her nursing degree 71 years ago. And is here today to help you celebrate the start of your careers. And we also are honored to have Dina Richter, also a current member of our Dean's Advisory Council. Thank you, Dina. So let's recognize the real stars of today. Would the graduating students please stand up and let's recognize them. You may be seated. Graduates, none of you could have completed the achievements that we are here to celebrate with you without the support of the family and friends that have accompanied you today. So at this time, I'd like the family and friends to stand, and graduates, this is your turn to show your appreciation for them. Thank you. It takes a team. All right, students, you have also been supported by the outstanding faculty and staff of the Montana State University College of Nursing and the many clinical partners who have generously provided opportunities for your learning. And I would like all those faculty, staff, preceptors, and clinical partners who are present today to please stand. These are the people who have made your education a reality, and this is your chance to recognize them. Thank you. Before we begin our recognition ceremony, I'd like to tell you a little bit about your college. And your university. The Montana State University is Montana's land-grant university. It was created through the Morrill Act of 1862. This federal legislation was intended to make a college education available to the sons and daughters of the working class in every state, not just to the elite class, as had been traditional in the world at that era. It also sought to ensure that the knowledge that was generated by universities, and particularly around agriculture, would be taken to every county in every state to be put to practical use. This is the land-grant mission. Now, your College of Nursing exemplifies that mission. In 1937, our founding dean, Anna Pearl Sherrick, I always imagine that she rode her horse down to Bozeman, but I'm sure she drove a car. But she came to Bozeman and she convinced the president of the then Montana State College that Montana's nursing students should be right beside the students of engineering and biology and math and humanities to take their prerequisites here at Montana University. So to serve the states of Montana, the residents of Montana, and its sons and daughters, Montana State University has invested in 5 nursing campuses located in Billings, Bozeman, Great Falls, Kalispell, and Missoula, where students complete their clinical learning experiences at upper division campuses in either our traditional or our accelerated bachelor's program. The college began offering graduate nursing education in 1956, and today we offer a doctorate of nursing practice degree with options to certify as a family nurse practitioner or a psych mental health nurse practitioner. And we offer a master's degree focused on rural clinical nurse leadership. Now we're starting a new chapter in our college, very exciting one, as the Mark and Robin Jones College of Nursing. We are joining an elite group of named colleges of nursing. Thanks to a very generous investment by Mark and Robin Jones, founders of Goosehead Insurance, we are starting a nurse midwifery program, also at that Doctor of Nursing Practice level, recruiting 5 endowed professorships, increasing the number of scholarships available to our students, and building new educational facilities at each of those 5 campus locations that will allow us to increase the graduates that we produce each year from 300 to 400 a year. to serve Montana's needs. The future of your college is bright. Your future is bright. The Montana State University's College of Nursing has always chosen to be on the cutting edge. We intend to educate the best nurses, nurse leaders, and nurse practitioners, and soon, nurse midwives, not just in Montana, but in the world. And now, family, friends, and guests, it's your turn to meet these remarkable people. Let's begin our ceremony. We're going to start by recognizing some of the special groups of students from within the College of Nursing. So I'm going to ask the members of these groups of students to rise. Let us recognize you. I'll tell people a little bit about the group that you're in before we begin the pinning portion of our ceremony. So first, would our 5 graduates from the Caring for Our Own program please stand up? So the Caring for Our Own program, or co-op, was founded in 1999. Okay, there they're standing. All right. It was founded in 1999 to help improve the quality of healthcare in Native American and Alaska Native communities by increasing the number of qualified Indigenous nurses entering the health profession. Over the last 2+ decades, our College of Nursing has graduated, get this, 134 Indigenous nurses. Now, after tomorrow, we will have graduated 139. This represents, This represents 1/4 of all of the bachelor's prepared nurses who have graduated in the U.S. and been supported with some type of HRSA funding, which is most of those graduates. Co-op is the signature program for our college, and we are so proud of those who are graduating today and those who have come before. I'd next like to ask the 24 mobile health training and/or AHEC scholars to please stand and be recognized. You're going to start hearing some themes here. The Mobile Health Training Program seeks to prepare nurses for a transformed healthcare environment, one which will better serve the primary care needs of rural and underserved populations. Students who participated in the Mobile Health Training Program were supported to have clinical and leadership experiences in Montana's rural and frontier communities. They were also expected to become AHEC scholars, a 2-year interprofessional national program designed to broaden a student's healthcare training in rural and underserved populations. To become an AHEC scholar, health professional students must complete an additional 80 educational hours and 80 clinical hours over the 2-year program. Please help me give these students a round of applause. Thank you. Okay, and last but not least, I'd like to recognize our 27 new Sigma Theta Tau inductees. Would you please stand and be recognized? Founded in 1922, Sigma Theta Tau, now just known as Sigma, has 100,000 members and 600 chapters around the world. As the Honor Society for Nursing, Sigma's mission is to develop nurse leaders anywhere to improve healthcare everywhere. Induction into Sigma recognizes a student's scholastic achievements, their leadership potential, and their service. Please join me in giving these new inductees a round of applause. Thank you. All right, now for the pinning ceremony. Graduates from each campus will come forward accompanied by their designated family member or members to be recognized. Our assistant campus directors will read the names of each student as they are honored on the platform by their campus director. We have photographers available after you exit the stage over here who are happy to take pictures for you. And we ask that you not pause on stage so that we're just respectful for all of you and you're able to get out of here in a timely way. All right. We'll begin with our Bozeman graduates. And I'd like to invite our Assistant Campus Director for the Bozeman campus, Corey McKee, to the lower podium to read the names of the campus graduates. And will the Bozeman graduating students and their pinners please line up stage left, your right, and we will get started with our pinning ceremony. Thank you.
Can you guys hear me? Oh, yeah. Whoa. This is Anya Christensen, and she is being pinned by her children, Isla, Loic, Axel, and Ben. Next, we have Chelsea Roper. She's being pinned by her dad, Charles, and her mom, Carrie. Hannah McConnell, she's being pinned by her dad, Steve, and her stepmom, Loretta. Valerie Lowe, she's being pinned by her mom, Florencia. Graham Norris, he's being pinned by David and Katie. Casey Holland, she's being pinned by her mother, Paula. Alexia Rolfs, she's being pinned by her mom, Tanya, and her dad, Eric. Victoria Fornell, she's being pinned by her mom, Chris, and her dad, Scott. Caroline Olson, she's being pinned by her mom, Jill. Georgia Mortag, she's being pinned by her mom, Ruth, and her dad, Jeff. Jacob Lobb, he's being pinned by his mother, Jennifer. Hunter Ziegler, and he's being pinned by his mother, Jill. Catherine Rabago, and she's being pinned by Fortunato and Miriam. Greg Sullivan, and he's being pinned by his bride, Hannah, and his mom, Jane. Alexandra. Thank you. Alexandra Wills, and she's being pinned by her husband, Mac, her son, Liam, and her daughter, Ari. Sage Deagle Cusimano, and she's being pinned by her mom, Robin, and her dad, James. Haley Olson, she's being pinned by her dad, Harley, and her mom, Jana. Emily Solonic, she's being pinned by her dad, Dr. Stuart Solonic, and her mom, Dr. Martha Solonic. Haley Learn, she's being pinned by her dad, Miles, and her mom, Tina. Lindsay McGree, she's being pinned by her sister, Whitney. Audrey Arnold, she's being pinned by her dad, Mike, and her mom, Jean. Joshua Lester, he's being pinned by his wife, Daria, and his daughter, Parker. Daniel Como, he's being pinned by his mom, Lauren, and his brother, Jake. Shalani Gentry, and she's being pinned by her sisters, Lisa and Nikisa. Thank you. It is my, let's see, I messed up that. Oh, please join me in congratulating our Bozeman students. Okay, I've got it now. I would like to welcome Amanda Maas, Assistant Campus Director on our Great Falls campus, to the podium. Will the Great Falls students please start lining up to receive your pins?
Abby Marie Corcoran. She's being pinned by her mom, who is also a nurse, Mary, and dad, Matt Corcoran, and her 3-year-old niece, Kaya. Damian Jimenez, pinned by Sabrina and Kyra, his sisters. Tucker Mayer, pinned by Tana and Tony. Morgan Broadbent, pinned by her mom, Billy, and her dad, Lance. Gracie Livesay, being pinned by her mother, Katrina Livesay. Trinity Maxwell, being pinned by her sister and husband, Tucker. Sarah Thompson, being pinned by her husband, Trevin Thompson. Sonia Patel, she's being pinned by her family friend, Jennifer. Tracy Aurora Cisco, being pinned by her husband, Chris, and 2 sons, Caleb and Landon. Christian Meredith, being pinned by her mother, Nancy. Amanda Lee Gutenberg, being pinned by her beautiful daughters, Mila and McKenna. Please join me in congratulating our students from the Great Falls campus. At this time, I'd like to welcome Sarah Weingren, the Assistant Campus Director on the Kalispell campus. Will the Kalispell students please come up to receive your pins?
Thank you, Amanda. It is my pleasure to recognize the graduating BSN students from the Kalispell campus. We're going to start with Brian Heiner. He is being pinned by Tracy Smith and Kayla McMahon, his soul sisters. We have Catherine Blankenship. She's being pinned by her sister, Sarah Sangster, who is also an MSU College of Nursing graduate. McKenna Kaufman, she's being pinned by Carrie Kaufman, her mom. Lauren McMahon, she's being pinned by her father, Kyle McMahon. Jessica Connerly, she's being pinned by Logan and Lindley Connerly, her husband and daughter. Peyton McNow, she's being pinned by Stephanie and Gil, her mom and dad. Kayla McMahon, she's being pinned by Ladd and her kids, Remy, Lincoln, Titan, Hallie, and Mila. Tracy Smith, she's being pinned by her son, Clayton. Please join me in congratulating our Kalispell students. I would also like to recognize our Missoula campus. Will the Missoula students please come up to the stage? Mary Jo Likens, she's being pinned by her husband, Matthew Likens. Alyssa Cook, she's being pinned by her grandmother, Allison Weymouth. Moses Kitts, he's being pinned by his grandmother, Rebecca Parisi, and his grandfather, Peter Kitts. They are both MSU nursing alumni. Justin Morale, he's being pinned by Susan and Charlie Morale, his mom and dad. Kristen Weber is being pinned by her father, Robert Weber. Damiana Bruno being pinned by her fiance, Tate Persons. Sadie Broida, she's being pinned by Lawrence, Letitia, Isabella, and Jeremiah. Isabel Shemansky, she's being pinned by Hank Hutchins, a family friend.
Okay, you bet.
That's the cute. Michaela Sprague being pinned by her mom, Teresa Sprague. Anna Bright being pinned by her parents, Dale and Susan Bright. Kelly LaFlame being pinned by her husband, Doug King. Hannah Deal being pinned by her dad, Wade. Emily Anderson, she's being pinned by Andrea, her aunt. Abigail Benson, she's being pinned by Kari, her mother, who's a nurse, her father, Mark, and her brother, Ryan. Noah Soul, he's being pinned by his partner, Natalie Himes. Corinne Ramstead, she's being pinned by her mother, Nadine, who is also a nurse. Please join me in congratulating our Missoula students. I would like to welcome Jeannie Connor, the Assistant Campus Director of our Billings campus, to the podium. And will the Billings students please come line up to receive your pins?
Thank you, Sarah. It is my pleasure to recognize the graduating BSN students from the Billings campus. Brittany Simone Barnoski, being pinned by her mom and dad, Jamie and Jake. Kristen Celine Davis, being pinned by her mom and dad. Carrie Hutchins, being pinned by her 3 children, Caitlin, Paige, and Mike. Emma Marianne Gleason, being pinned by her sister, Monica. Audrey Alger, being pinned by her mother, Kathleen Alger. Caroline Partlow, being pinned by her mother, Krista. Ryan O'Neill, being pinned by his mom, Krista. Maurice Johnson, being pinned by his faculty, Dr. Mary Pankratz. Maritza Nicole Escudero, being pinned by her fiance Craig and her mom Liz. Maxwell Hankins, being pinned by his mother Janelle. Ryan Ashley France, being pinned by her mother Bridget and father John. Jennifer Guzman Reese, being pinned by her mom and dad, Brenda and Pablo. Allison Lealoha Kainui, being pinned by her mother and father, Teresa and Corey Kainui. Melanie Babas, being pinned by her mother, Diana, a hospice nurse. Alex Schaff, being pinned by his mother and father, Dar and Julie Schaff. Bailey Huber, being pinned by her mom and dad, Cheryl and Chuck. Yeah. Berkeley Cox, being pinned by her mom, Carmen, who's a nurse, and her dad, Jason. Grace Houchin, being pinned by her mom, Allison, and dad, Charles. Christine and Zachary. Olivia Larison, being pinned by her mom, Christine, and brother, Zachary. Sable Brianne Kelso, being pinned by her mom and dad. Gracie Elizabeth Leeming, being pinned by her sister-in-law and brother. Violetta Smith being pinned by her friends Jenna Huck, who is an MSU nurse, and Elizabeth Velasquez. Tori Lakin Graff being pinned by her mom Heather and dad Kevin. Madison Danielle Plant being pinned by her parents Jeff and Leanne. Shelby Jo Rouse being pinned by her parents Jim and Judy Rouse. Nicole Barbara McCracken being pinned by her brother Cody McCracken. Cecilia Rose Kiso being pinned by her mother and father, Tim and Stormy Kiso. Sunny Chantel Little Wolf being pinned by her sister, Andrea Big Hair, and her mom, Cheryl Huggs, both MSU alumni. Lauren Michelle Christensen being pinned by her mom and dad, Michelle and Chad Christensen. Caitlin Therese Johns being pinned by her mom and dad, Julie and Derek Johns. Tyler Dean being pinned by two MSU alumni, Corey Brester and Charla Dozier. Hedya Jalilfar Hader being pinned by her husband Jackson and her mother Maheen. Okay. Elizabeth McLean being pinned by her aunt Melena, first RN in her family, and her father Alex. Helen Rose Hartley being pinned by her mom Holly Hartley. Liam Michael Harper being pinned by his sister Lauren and mom Tricia. Jasmine Rose Frank being pinned by her best friend Maritza Escudero. join me in congratulating our Billings students.
Well, let's give these students, the friends and family who helped pin them, and the faculty who supported them one more round of applause. I have to ask you, don't you feel safer knowing that there are all these nurses out there now ready to help care for Montanans? Well, students graduating tomorrow, as you know, and likely your family and friends have come to understand, your preparation has been academically rigorous. But it has also involved your development as a professional. The citizens of Montana charge your faculty with ensuring that you are smart and competent nurses, but also compassionate and ethical nurses. Professionals who recognize that illness impacts different groups disproportionately, whether that is due to geography or to the social determinants of health. Professionals who are committed to lifelong learning. Professionals who embody both competence and accountability. Nurses who embrace the ideals of our proud profession. Nursing is consistently voted the most trusted profession in America. This is an honor we earn through our actions every day. So now, graduates and all nurses who are here today, and we saw quite a few of them, it's almost like it's a family thing, right? I'd like all the nurses in the room to stand if you are able and join me as we recite the Pledge for Professional Nurses printed on the back of the front cover of your program. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skill and the understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to preserve quality of life, alleviate suffering, and to promote health as affirmed by the person. I will respect at all times the dignity and beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which may endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level, and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the profession. Please be seated. So before we adjourn, please join me in thanking our pianist, Kellen Moore. There we go. And all of our College of Nursing staff who put this event together for us today, especially Pam Schultz, my assistant. So to you, the friends and family gathered here today, thank you for coming. The weather cooperated this year, I will say. Last year we had a blizzard, so. As a statewide program that embodies MSU's land-grant mission, many of you traveled here. Thank you. You may not have completed your nursing degree in Bozeman, but never forget, graduating nurses, that you are a Bobcat nurse, part of a proud tradition. You have a virtual visitor here today. There are some special champs in the back of the room to take some fun pictures with. And post your best ones on social media using hashtag #CatGrad23. Also, graduates, please step by the check-in table where you got your pins in the lobby for your gift from the MSU Alumni Foundation. We also have some light refreshments in the back of the ballroom so you can stay to socialize with family, friends, the faculty, and the staff. And now, I would ask you to please remain seated while the platform party, followed by the faculty, exit the ballroom. Thank you all for coming, and best wishes, Bobcat nurses.